Greetings and welcome back to another episode of the Corrupt Crew Chronicles. I know the other video actually cut off, but like I said, I ain't worried about those other, pastors, leaders of religious organizations or anything like that either. Not putting them, up, but I more so about this circus cult leader, this particular one, shitty one, chief of the terrors. Yeah, you. And I just wanted to say, when it came down to Sister Keita's son, his eyes being red, he has allergies. Sister Keita has allergies. Their daughter has allergies. She's a sister I was talking about who couldn't sit back where she used to sit. Like they would sit, she and Brother Joel and their children, they would sit in front of me back there, and she had to stop sitting back there because the mold was making her allergies flare up. And so she had to start sitting over there where the mothers would sit far across, right there. So that was a lie. Again, he was smoking any marijuana. Talking about need to give him a test. No, you need to test your Lieutenant Dummy son. You still need to do that. Now, I'm talking about for marijuana. I'm not talking about CBD. I'm talking about for the actual green and for some other stuff too. Some doggone snow, what they call it. Y'all know Snow White. Y'all know. Boy, I tell you, got the worst doggone kids around, and then always want to run down somebody else about their children. No, you get your children straightened out, and then gonna stand up there last night talking about, hey, I got back. Yeah, these women out here harlots and all this and that, talking about what they put on. Look at your daughter who left from out of there. She went to this former brothers / ministers funeral. His funeral now, in a pair of booty shorts, Daisy Dukes. Yeah. And again, Sister Keita, she the one who I was talking about, the sister who in the other video where she sat there and she playfully popped her hand like, what you come up in here for like that? And then Alley Cat, I just call her that, Alley Cat gonna smile. Just smile at her. Like, I'm gonna do what I want. I'm just out here. Yeah. And your whore of a doggone wife. Yeah. Shitty too. Yeah, she loose. Standing up there at one of the confessions talking about she committed adultery on you. Get that all straightened out. Get that all straightened out before you serve her. You run your mouth on anybody else. They family, they children, they spouses that moved on, left on up out there, all that. And then don't you dare, and I'm talking to you, Sir Cult Leader, don't you dare sit up here and twist and turn and everything about Sister Keita's health conditions. I just made a video about that. One of my videos I made a couple of days ago, that when you out here or whatever, life happens. Yeah, some people have health conditions. Some, people may have money problems. You may go through marital problems, problems with your children, and things like that. That's life. That's life. Don't you dare try to sit up here and say it's because they left up out of there. No, she doing way better than when she was sitting in there in that damn negativity, that toxic environment. That toxic environment makes you sick. It will make one sick. Panic attacks. I done had brothers and sisters who sitting up here and emailing me they stuff for this class action lawsuit and just going through what, they didn't separate and typed out all the stuff they've been through. Folks been panic attacks, depression, suicidal thoughts, having to go to counseling and all that over your ass. Circus cult leader, shitty one, and you think you're not gonna get retribution for what you've done to all of us that's gone away from up out of there? You out of your mind, nigga. Bum one. You a nigga bum. That's exactly what you are. What you working for? See, you back in them trucks. Look, y'all. Look at what done happened. And when I say y'all, I'm talking about the ones of us who've gone away from it, away from there. Look what's going on. He's sitting up there, got to drive a truck. He back to point A. Think about it. When he first sit up here back in 2008, remember I went through that as far as for that fifth Sunday, and he was driving trucks before then, and then seen all us out there. Like I said, we had the fifth Sunday celebration. I can't remember what it was called down there in Jonesboro. I can't remember outside there. But anyhow, it'll come to my mind. But anyhow, we were in there. We was actually in there celebrating what we call Fifth Sunday, because that's when we were still observing that. And he stood up there and talking about he got an 80-year-old man's heart. And the only reason why he talking about that his doctor told him that he needed to stop driving trucks because it was too it actually was too stressful on him to be driving trucks and also to sit up here and to be pastoring. And so he had to give up one of them. So he gonna stop driving trucks. Yeah, he gonna sit here and stop driving trucks. And the only reason why, like I said, we had a lot of them between 2008 and 2010. Oh, that was the pinnacle of him. Yeah, that service code leader and that service code. Oh, all kind of members, all kind of visitors coming. Supporters, I call them non-member supporters. Oh, that was his highest point between 2008 to 2010. But yeah, he back to trucking. Look at that, y'all. Now look at it. Now, if you have a transportation broker company, why you out there in trucks and you sitting up here doing broker? Why you need to work like that? Money nowhere where it used to be. That's why you run around trying to do all these little investments and everything. And I'm going to get on that too. That brother from Philadelphia, he sat up here and he told me that you told him that you would give him back his $3,600 for that investment in that farm. And that farmland that y'all had, that farm, that shitty too, your horse sold back October 30th, 2020 for $289,999. Yeah, that was supposed to be in that circus coat's name. Oh, the IRS got all that. They got all that. When I tell you it was detailed, yeah, you said that all of us supposed to get our money back from that because it didn't go into the circus coat's name. That dental office you took up money for, that was a fundraiser. Never happened. The dental office never opened. You didn't even purchase it. The dental office, that building. Never happened. We didn't get our money back. Also for that school, when we was over there in that funeral home building, that school took up money for that fundraiser. Never happened. That school never opened up for those children there in that funeral home building. No, not where they homeschooling individually in their own home. No, talking about all of them coming in there and it being broken down by ages. A real school. Never got our money back. You got a lot of explaining to do. Not to me, but to them 3, 4, and 5 letter agencies is coming. And you gonna talk to them, boy. You gonna talk to them nigga bum one. You gonna talk to them shitty one. You gonna talk to them chief of the terrorists. You gonna talk to them commander-in-chief of the clowns. You gonna talk to them. Yes, you are. And like I said, if not, you gonna get led on up out of there in them silver bracelets that connect. Go ahead and try it. Go ahead and try to stand up there and be like you tough, and you don't nobody rule over you, and you got the rule. You over you, and I'm not talking, and you not gonna interrogate me. I don't have to answer to you. Yeah, you gonna see. We gonna see what's gonna be. And like I said, that crime family and the rest of that corrupt crew, some of y'all may be led on up out of there in them silver bracelets to connect. Just like them. Going down for that nigga bum one. Y'all stupid. Y'all stupid. He calls y'all stupid. There's some of y'all in here that are stupid. I'm serious. You gonna go down for him? Making false statements? What y'all did, this criminal activity? You can't take that back. It's done and over with. Like I said, he's standing up there and call people slow, call people dumb and everything. No, he's the one who's stupid, dumb, retarded, and idiot, and imbecile, incompetent, and ineffective, and inefficient, incorrigible. Yeah, that's him. Take it, nigga. Take it, nigga bum one. Take it. Ain't that what you told us? You gotta take something. You gotta take something. Take this. Take it. Yeah, tables and turn, boy. It's energy out here. It's totally different now. It is. Those who know what I'm talking about know what I'm talking about. Who's listening? There's going matter. Yeah, there's some of them who know what I'm talking about. This energy out here is totally different. Totally different. You in the judgment seat, boy. No doggone thing where somebody, when you sit up here, everybody sit up here and die, and there's gonna be a long line standing up there, a man on a throne judging you, going to this doggone fake, fictitious lake of fire. Hell's right here on 3D. What's 3D? Earth, third dimension, the lowest of all the dimensions. Look what go on down here on this earth. Look what go on. And some of those who gone, they know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm not going to go into all of it. You'll be standing up and trying to teach that next. But see, you can't do that because that's part of spirituality. See, spirituality is individual. It's individual. This religion shit, that's one size fits all. All uniformity. All everybody conform to it. And it's man-made. It don't do nothing but sit here and the only one or only ones that benefit from it are the ones up here at the top. Like I said, it ain't nothing but it's the biggest Ponzi scheme on the face of the earth. And it is. Religion, religious organizations, yeah, for real. The people holding up and the making up the doggone pyramid down at the bottom, the base get nothing. They get all the suffering going on. Yeah. And like I said, you are sick. When I say, yeah, you're mentally sick, but physically sick, you look horrible. I remember you was talking about Malcolm. You better not talk about him anymore. And I said the name, but yeah, that minister who's still in there with him. Yeah, you start about him. That heinous face of yours, like I said, it's that evil, that dark spirit. Those doggone low vibrational entities coming out of you. Sure enough, that's exactly what's happening. Yeah. I remember you said, boy, you need to keep your mouth closed on somebody's looks. Standing up there, like I said, you sitting up here and taking all these organic and herbal remedies and eating an organic diet and going to the gym, regularly and all this and that, drinking up all this water and everything. You should be the picture of health. You look like death walking, death on two legs, for real. And I mean that. For real. Don't talk about anybody. Keep your mouth closed about people's looks. Because you are ugly. And I mean that. You're ugly. You're heinous. And that's not just with your looks, but it's also with your character. What's going on the inside comes on the outside. See? And those are facts. Ugh. You're horrible. You're disgusting. Nigga bum one. And like I said, me and my brothers and sisters who done left from up out of there, even the ones who not joining in on the class action lawsuit. We all gonna sit around and whoop your ass through these 3, 4, 5 letter agencies and possibly through the law firm for this class action lawsuit. I mean that each and every one of us gonna get our licks in. Each and every one of us by that way. No physical violence, no violence at all, but through that way. Tables are turned. Your ass is done. Like I said, y'all birds of a feather flocking together. Like I told Callie, I said, and they goose is cooked. Their chicken, that chicken is fried. Y'all done. And I mean that. I do mean that. Yeah, you sat here and told that brother that from Philadelphia. You just sat up here and you ran through that brother's just his money, his inheritance, made him super sell it off and everything. Just horrible. And then you sit up here and you text that brother and you threatened him. That was in November 2022, he told me. You text him because he was making videos or whatever on his own page now about you and sending some of them brothers some of them males who's still sitting in there, saying how you off, and all this and that, and you gonna sit up here talking about, you made your choice to leave. You keep your mouth off me. I'll do this and that. You don't tell anybody to keep they mouth off you. Not at all. Anybody can talk about you. You stand there and talk about people. And like I said, even when you off camera, you just doing it off camera now. I know you running me down something low. I don't care. Good. Because I know you watch these videos. My whole thing to them silly members up in there is, if he's not affected by it, like he's saying, and he done moved on, why he even talk about me and the other ones is gone? Why are we even coming out of his mouth? Whether that's on the camera or off the camera. Why is that? Why? Why would you be talking about folks that you say you're not paying attention to their videos and you're not paying attention to what they say and all this and that? Why would you be talking about them? Whether that's on camera or off camera. Because you are worried. And I'm glad. Because you going down. And I do mean that. I do mean that. Like I said, you are an enemy to me for a lifetime. You are public enemy number 1 to me. And I'm on you, and I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. I say on you, I'm talking about on these videos. I'm talking about on being on putting these reports in. I'm talking about all that. This class action lawsuit, all that. I am on you, boy. I am on you. And I mean that. I'm not giving up. I'm relentless. For real. You sat up here and you did it. This is your fault. Sure enough, I'm unmerciful. I don't have any feelings about you at all. None. Don't care what happens to you. Don't care what happens to your whore. Don't care what happens to your crime family. Don't care what happens to the corrupt crew. Sure don't. I'm on y'all. And you are the head. You got to cut off the head for the body to die. You can't just detach the sit up here and that body. No, you got to cut it off at the head. You're the head. In there talking about you gonna clean up. I'm gonna clean this up in here. Talking about with them members. No, you the one. You the one shit stain. Shitty one. Standing up there, like I said, looking like death on 2 legs walking. Look horrible. You just look horrible. Yeah. Mean that. I'm not done with you. Nah, I ain't even started on getting on you. You wait till these agencies contact me, because they gonna contact me. I put down my contact information. I sure did. And I can't wait. I got these confirmation numbers and everything, because I'm going to give them a few months. And if I don't get contacted by them, guess what? I'm contacting them. I sure am. I'm contacting those agencies. If I don't get contacted, I'm going to give them 3 months. Because like I said, I know it takes a little bit and everything for the process when you putting in reports to these agencies, and I will give them that. I'm contacting them. And we gonna see what it's gonna be. We gonna see what's gonna be. That brother from Philadelphia, he hasn't even mourned his mother. He hasn't even cried for her yet. And I know he's got numbness. That's what it is. He has numbness because of coming out of there. When you in there in that circus coat, you have to numb. You have to become emotionally numb in order to combat the humiliation, the verbal abuse, the embarrassment that you face in there. And so I get it. He hasn't got out of there quite yet, because it hasn't even been a year that he's been out of there. But he'll get to that point, and he'll mourn. When I say mourn, I'm talking about that's letting go and crying tears. And I'm talking about genuine tears, not them crocodile tears. You stand up there and you cry, circus cult leader. I'm talking about genuine crying. I'm talking about where it's just flowing and it's genuine. That emotion coming out, that's cleansing. That actually is healing. Yeah, I had to go through it when coming out of there. I did. It took me over a year, and I didn't speak with anyone. I cut off, and that was for me. I had to do it that way. Everybody is different, and everybody's healing time is different. Everybody goes through a healing process differently. The time for their healing is different. Everybody is different. It took me over a year, just on my own, and not, talking to anyone who, was who had left out of there. And it wasn't anything, that I had anything against my brothers and sisters who were in there. It was just I had to take that time out for me and heal. And yeah, I did. It purged all those emotions. All of the emotions got purged. And that's why I say I'm coming back. I'm strong. Nothing you say about me is going to hurt me. Nothing you say about me is going to break me down or make me cry or make me look at myself in a negative light. Because I know I'm a beautiful woman inside and out. See? I'm a beautiful woman inside and out. My character, my integrity, it precedes me. My reputation, my wonderful, great reputation about myself. Not only in my personal life, but in my professional life as well. Business, all that. See, I have integrity. You have none of that. Like I said, you have no positive attributes. You have no positive attributes. You only have negative attributes. That's it. And I'm talking to you, circus cult leader. Yeah, I'm talking to you, shitty one, nigga bum one. I'm talking to you, and you take it because it's all the truth. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end this video, and I may come back a little bit, but I will be putting in those claims tomorrow for those who are in the corrupt crew. I have their list, their names. I sure do in my notebook. I sure do. And I'm putting those claims and complaints in. I'm going to wrap that one up tomorrow. Also, for those of you who have emailed me for joining in, who have elected to join into the class action lawsuit, I will be sending out an email to you tomorrow to give you an update on everything, what's going on with that. And, I feel good, you all. I feel good. Y'all just hold on. Y'all just hold on. Because we gonna get justice. And like I said, for that little boy who been sexually violated in there by that teenage boy, and that search code leader didn't do anything about it, he gonna get justice too, and professional counsel. Now we all gonna get justice, like I said, through these 3, 4, and 5 letter agencies, and through this a law firm for this class action lawsuit if they take our case. If one of them take our case, and I'm hoping, I put the petitions up to divine spirit of my ancestors that we do. Our case is picked up by one of these law firms. But I'm gonna go ahead and close out this video, and until next time, I'm signing out.